Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Revell P-40B Tiger Shark build. Last time we attached the propeller and did some touch-up on the spinner. This time we are going to take our delicate painter's tape, because I don't want it to tear my plane apart, and we're going to mask off where the exhaust manifolds are. So I don't get my paint job all messed up. And we're going to touch up, well, we're actually going to repaint the manifolds, because I painted them originally thinking I was just going to brush paint the model, and I'm glad I decided to airbrush it. It turned out way better than I expected. And I like the light transition between the two paints, colors, excuse me. Concentrating on taping. I forgot to delete some of my videos, so I only got 20 minutes to get this done. So I'm going to mask this off quick, and it shouldn't take long to touch this paint up. This is just basically to keep it off my camouflage paint. Oh, I left this part over here for the front. And there we go. We got one side done. Go ahead and get the other side, and we'll just hit both manifolds with some rust colored paint. And I also plan on, when I weather this, I plan on doing some of the what are those? Pastel, to give it that chalky, charred, I think it's pastels they use, kind of a chalk effect to do the soot from the exhaust. So I think, and you guys know how I am, I always forget that, oh wait, there's one more thing I gotta do before I do this. But I think all I need to do is paint these manifolds, and then we are going to be clear coating it, the model. And then after the clear coat dries, we're going to be able to do the weathering. And we clear coat it to protect the base coat. Otherwise, if some of the weathering effects, like when I do the panel, I'll do the panel wash, even though we did the panel shading, which you can see better on the bottom. You really got to look for it. I sprayed the top coat a little heavier, but we kind of lost it with the two, especially where the brown is. If you look real close in person, you can see it on the green a little bit, just faintly. But lost a lot of that effect. Which I don't think the paint turned out horrible. Especially for a first time airbrushing. I'm happy with it. And I had two rust colors. Oh boy, that was not a good tape down there. Gotta tuck it into that a little bit, like so. That's better. Did I tuck that one? Good. So we're ready to paint now. I'm gonna take my finest brush. But I had two rust colors, and I'm thinking of going with this one, because this one's really metal flaky. It's got a lot of the glittery looking metal flake to it, and that's that's not what I want. Kind of like a burnt exhaust, rusted effect. And then we'll do the charred pastel. Sorry, I had to check my time to see if I'm rambling too much. I tend to go on a rant sometimes. But we want just kind of a rusty exhaust look. And then we'll do that weathering effect for the soot. And the panel, we use the panel line accent to do like some rust griming and stuff. So we decided to go with this one. They're both called rust. One's 71.080, 171.069. I'm going with the 080. So we're gonna just break off our little tube on the wing again. I say that every video. I am really surprised that hasn't broke yet. It's gonna give each one a nice little coating of this. Should we get the top? Yeah, that's kind of, I like that rust color. That's a nice little rusty exhaust effect there. Get a little more paint on there. Yeah, I like that. I think I say that in every video too. Turn our prop a little bit and well, actually let's go at it this way. Take the same approach as last time. What works the first time should work the second time, right? In theory. Tops of it like that. Spin the model around like so. A little more paint on there. The tops. That's the part you're going to see the most. And we'll just flip the model upside down. And get the bottom. A nice short little video. All right, there we go. We have, bring it up to you so you can see something. Rust colored exhaust manifolds. So that should get us to our clear coating phase, I think. Oh, That's held up really well. Yeah, because we touched everything else up. I think we're on to clear coat after this. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.